whole week of Cary Grant again, maybe a whole week of Bob Hope, because it is very successful.
That sounds like
thank
fun.
you, Miss Farrell.
Okay. I would like that people would see that wonderful spread that Alfio brought us again before we close out. So maybe you could just say one quick more answer to a letter that you got.
All right, a concern about Sanford and Son, worst program on our air.
Oh.
The only thing that I can say is that it places second only to MASH. So
Okay.
there are a number of people that do enjoy it.
We're out of time. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Enjoy your whole week. We'll see you next weekend. I'm going to have my coffee.
This is Dick Clark inviting you to join me and your favorite stars on the new $50,000 Pyramid weekdays at 12 noon on WKBS Channel 48.
Sharkey says he quit. And it was because of this really sensational job offer. I mean, he said it was really sensational.
Doing what?
Same thing he did at Monticello General. Only he said this job was going to pay him 3 or 4 times as much.
Where is it?
He said it was a really small place, just outside of Monticello, a private hospital.
Oh, so he isn't very far away.
No, he's like within 30 miles of downtown. At least that's what he told me. And he said it was going to be really easy work.
For 4 times as much? What do you suppose he's going to be doing for that kind of money?
If I know Sharkey, the answer's anything. He'd kill if you paid him enough. So if you're going to give him a hard time, lady, you better be careful.
No. I have no intention of giving him a hard time. I just want to ask him a few questions.
I'm not sure he'd like that either.
Look, has he had trouble with the law? Is that why you're reluctant
No,
to
I
tell
didn't
me?
say that. Look, I gotta go.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've gotten my money's worth here.
I told you all I could, didn't I?
Did you?
Look, I don't know if he ever had any trouble with the law. All I know is that he was nothing but trouble for me. He was so nice at first. I thought he was a doctor. Some doctor. And he is kind of good looking. You want your money's worth? Take some advice. Stay away from the guy.
No, I can't do that.
Why not? You sure you don't know him? You sure this isn't something personal?
Yes, it is. But I told you it doesn't concern me. You know, I think I'll stay and have something to eat.
Suit yourself. Have the fish. It's the only thing that's edible.
Silver spoon. Well, what do you know? How's it going, pal?
Hey, how's the meatloaf tonight, Sam? Still tastes like old rubber bands?
Yeah, we're cleaning up the act. We're using new rubber bands now.
Yeah, good.
How you been, Sharkey? How's that new job?
Terrific. Terrific. Even the food in this joint's half decent. The guy who runs it has his own private chef.
Sounds like you fell right into a barrel of roses.
That's right, I did. I did. Hey, is Bobbie around?
Just went in the kitchen. As a matter of fact, I think she went to pick up dinner for a friend.
A friend? Some guy?
No, it's some lady she was sitting with.
Oh, a lady. I don't know any friend of Bobbie's like that.
She looks familiar, too, only I can't quite place her.
Yeah, well, I'll call back in a little while.
I'll tell Bobbie you called.
No, don't tell her I called. I want to surprise her.
You got it.
Yeah.
Come on, pal.
Bye.
Pardon me, ma'am. Aren't you that, Nancy Carr, the woman that does the TV news?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. I thought so.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Spick & Span. Spick & Span for floors that are the right clean. And by Comet, the cleanser that disinfects as it cleans.
What one family can do to a bathroom, And it's not just the dirt. It's those bathroom germs. So I don't just clean. I cometize.
See? Comet disinfects as it cleans, so it wipes away the dirt and the germs.
That's cometized. Comet even kills up to 99% of toilet bowl germs. That's cometized.
Comet with Chloranol. So effective, nothing cleans and disinfects bathrooms better.
So don't just clean your bathroom. Cometize.
Start out his day in a special way. Be there at 3 on the dot. Put in new ribbons when you braid her hair. Little things mean a lot.
The little things I do for my family really do mean a lot. So I care about everything that touches our lives, like, white cloud.
White cloud?
Uh-huh. I can't buy a softer bathroom tissue.
So?
Well, white cloud's more than soft. It's made of 2 full, fluffy plies. And you know 2 are more than
1.
And watch this. See?
Wow.
White cloud's the most absorbent. Softness, fullness, and absorbency. They're all little things that add up to white cloud quality for this family.
Mom. White cloud, because little things mean a lot.
You sure you're going to be all right here all by yourself?
I wish people would stop worrying about me. I'm going to be fine. Besides, I'm not alone. Julia's here.
Oh, Julia's not going to be much help when it comes to cleaning, cooking, taking care of herself.
I want to tell you something. You may not believe this, but most people do all of those things without a housekeeper.
Yeah, so you're a career woman, too, remember?
Oh, is that what I am? I'm hardly a career woman these days, and I'm not even a wife, not without my husband around.
Well, he may not be around, but he's still your husband. I hope you haven't forgotten that.
I think about it day and night.
Look, you are still welcome to come stay with Jodi and me, you know?
No, thank you. I have a home, and this is where I belong.
All right, I won't argue with that. It kills me to see you living like this.
I hardly live in squalor.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being alone while a husband who loves you is sleeping on somebody else's lumpy couch.
It is best this way, please. Believe me.
No, I don't believe it. Not for a second.
With the strain between Draper and myself, I think it's best that he's not here.
I don't believe that either.
Miles, one word could be the start of a very vicious argument, and neither one would respond to that.
Do you know what I think you ought to do, sis? I think you and Draper ought to lock yourself in this apartment and force yourselves to come to some sort of a solution.
There is a solution, and Draper knows very well what it is.
I think the 2 of you ought to work it out together.
Miles, Draper and I cannot get back together again until the woman who lives downstairs is out of our lives.
Good. That brings us to Harper and Rhodes. Now, Mr. Harper not only says he intends on staying with us, but he plans on having a new merger in the future, which would bring us a nice fee. Hello, Draper Scott? This is Earth calling. Earth to Draper Scott. Come in, please.
I'm sorry, Cliff. Look, can we pick this up at the office tomorrow? I really don't feel like doing any more tonight.
Sure. Fine with me. You know, Deborah left the force.
What do you mean?
Oh, remember when she said she'd turn in her badge if Raven didn't kill Elliot Dorn? Well, when it turned out Molly Sherwood did it, she marched right into Derek Mallory's office, plunked her badge down on his desk, and bid us all a fond farewell.
So, she was serious, huh?
Oh, yeah. When Scarlett sets her mind to something, that's that.
Sorry to hear that, Cliff.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Scarlett. Oh, Drape. I missed the boat on this one. I should have proposed to her. Maybe my mother's right. Maybe I should do some nice girl a favor and settle down and get married. What do you think?
I can't give you that kind of advice, Cliff. You have to do what's right for you.
Well, it's the only logical, rational thing to do. I thought about it. You know, the only time that I'm happy, I mean, really happy, is when I'm with female companionship. What do you think?
You won't get any argument from me.
I never thought Scarlett's leaving would affect me this way. Changed my whole attitude about marriage. You know what else changed my attitude? You and April. I mean, seeing you. You see, that's what I want. The way that you act when you're together, and the way that it doesn't seem right when you're not together.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right either.
It'd be wonderful to have your own little kingdom, you see? And then whatever happens out here in the world doesn't matter, because you just run right back and you hide in your fortress. Nobody can break in.
Wish that were always the case.
Why? Somebody break into your fortress?
In a manner of speaking.
Draper, is there another woman?
Draper?
Hello, Emily.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to talk to you. May I come in?
Yes, of course.
Discover an incredible beauty cream that can regenerate the softness in your skin. Night of Olay. It penetrates so quickly that Night of Olay never feels greasy. Because it goes deep inside, this remarkably rich beauty cream helps nourish your skin's natural softening process, easing dryness hour upon hour, regenerating softer, smoother skin. Night of Olay, the beauty cream that regenerates softness for younger-looking skin.
Champion gymnast Muriel Grossfeld.
Top performance means giving 100%, and sometimes even more. Same for my fantastic new sheets. They're 100% cotton, and they're more. They're no iron, 100% cotton. New Cotton Kale sheets by Utica. Imagine soft, breathable cotton sheets that wash cotton clean and stay wrinkle-free, wash after wash. That's top performance.
Comfortable, washable, fashionable. Look for the seal of cotton. Cotton performs.
This certainly is a surprise.
Well, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I would drop in. Is this a bad time?
Visiting April, no doubt.
Yeah, I was upstairs seeing my sister.
And she convinced you to make this little side trip.
She doesn't have any idea I'm here.
Still, it's not too hard to figure out whose side you're on.
Emily, I'm not on anybody's side.
Dr. Kavanaugh, really what's going on between Draper and April and me is really none of your affair.
Emily, I am here on an unannounced house call. That's all.
I don't understand.
Now, you suffered quite a shock out in Oakdale. I just wanted to see how you were feeling.
You really are the good and kindly doctor. Well, your patients say you are, aren't you?
Are you all right?
Seem to have bounced back, physically at least.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that.
I still can't accept the fact that I'm never going to see Molly again. You know, just a little while ago, I went to the phone and I dialed April's number. I was all set for a nice little talk with her. And just before the phone started ringing, I realized that Molly wasn't going to answer. So I hung up.
Well, I know you and Molly were very close.
Molly was more like a mother to me, you know, rather than a friend. God, it just doesn't seem fair. You know, my father died last spring, and now Molly's gone, and it just seems like my whole family has been taken away from me.
I know. I'm sorry, I truly am.
Even though my pregnancy has caused a lot of problems for everybody, I am happier now than ever before that I'm going to have this baby.
Well, that's understandable, I suppose.
Not that anyone could ever take Molly's place in my heart, but at least it seems fitting that with one life gone, there's another one that's going to be born.
Yeah, well, you take very good care of yourself during this prenatal period. I'm sure you'll have a very healthy baby.
Yes, I'm being very careful.
But you know, Emily, it's not an easy thing to raise a child without a father.
That's not true in this case.
Well, of course it will be.
When my baby is born, he or she is going to bear his father's name very proudly.
Now, look, Emily, You know perfectly well the circumstances surrounding this birth are very, very difficult. Haven't you given any thought to perhaps not raising the child by yourself?
What did you say?
I'm telling you, there are certain options available to you. There are certain arrangements I can lay out for you, I can help you make if you want.
How dare you even suggest that I give up my baby?
I am simply thinking of the welfare of everybody, including your babies.
The only arrangement that I will make is one that you're very well aware of. I will not give up Draper's baby, and neither will he.
These prices are murder. Even my floor cleaner. Looks like my spick and span is the last real value in town.
Spick and span?
Why, sure. This one box cleans more than those 2 bottles and costs a lot less.
Cleans more than 2 bottles and costs less?
It's better, too. Cleans the daylights out of greasy, waxed-in dirt. Farsight's better than any leading liquid. Now, that's right clean at the right price. Spick and span, the right clean at the right price.
I smell flowers.
New dishwashing liquid.
Oh, fresh. But for that grease, you'll need Dawn.
Wrong. New fresh scent Dawn.
Watch. Half a cup of grease added to dishwater. Dawn breaks up grease, surrounds it, takes grease out of your way, helps keep it from settling back.
Dishes don't feel greasy.
Or my hands.
No flowers, huh?
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
And now, it smells even better.
Beautiful.
Here's a little housewarming gift.
Oh, I'll get the glasses.
Use these.
Puritan oil. Puritan's part of our diet to fight cholesterol.
And it makes food taste great.
I always use corn oil. Puritan has more polyunsaturates than corn oil. It also looks lighter. It tastes lighter.
You have excellent taste in gifts.
Puritan, a delicious part of your diet to fight cholesterol.
Okay, and then I said to the surgeon, if I go through with this operation, will I be able to kick as high as the Rockettes? And he said, sure.
And you said great, because I've never been able to do it before.
You ruined my joke.
I'm sorry. How's your hip?
Well, let's put it this way. If you know anybody who needs a dancer with a limp, give them my number.
No, I'm sure that's only temporary.
Well, it's stiff and it's sore. But I'm going to get better and better and better every day.
Well, if your leg feels half as good as your outlook, then I'm sure you'll be back on the boards in no time. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got a present for you.
A present for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope it's something expensive. I'm only kidding. What is this?
I'm not telling.
Gavin, this is so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's just my way of telling you that you're still a member of the company.
I can't wait to start rehearsing.
Well, the way auditions are going, you'll be well long before we're ready to get down to business.
That's right. I have to start treating you with a little more respect now that you're the boss.
Nah, I'm still my old, humble, lovable self.
You know, I can't tell you how thrilled I was when I found out you were going to be part of the company.
You? If someone came up to me a week ago and said I was going to be Whitney's choreographer, I would have fallen over laughing.
You know, that is something that puzzled me. What? Well, I mean, I know there's no love lost between you and Mr. Whitney.
Oh, that's putting it mildly.
Okay, then considering those circumstances, why agree to work for the man?
Well, the pluses outweigh the minuses. I'm starting a company from scratch, and I've got almost complete creative control, plus the money's not bad.
And you get one nice fringe benefit.
What's that?
Get to spend more time with Martine. You are in love with her, aren't you?
I don't love anybody.
Could have fooled me.
What was between Martine and me was over a long time ago. Our relationship now is strictly professional.
Yeah, if you say so.
Martine has already decided what she wants from this world, and it's Sky Whitney.
Well, Jodi, Gavin,
Doc.
We had visiting hours tonight.
Gavin just came over to see how I was doing. Miles, it is getting late. I was beginning to worry about you.
Well, I had a couple of stops to make after I left the hospital. Gavin, congratulations on your new job. I heard about that.
Thank you.
Did you get to see Nicole?
Yeah, I saw her.
How is she?
Oh, well, she's about as well as we could expect at this point. Her morale is high.
You've got a lot of people pulling for her, Doc.
If only I could see her.
Well, Jodi, she knows that your thoughts are with her, and she certainly thinks about you. Oh, as a matter of fact, she dictated something to a nurse for you.
Dear Jodi, welcome home, sis. I'm truly sorry my greeting couldn't be a little more personal. Miles told me you came through the operation like a real trooper. That was a very brave thing you did. Setting aside your fears, putting your future on the line for mine. Saying a simple thank you seems hardly sufficient for the gift you've given me. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. I can't wait to be home with you and Miles and Adam again. Since the day we met, you've been very special to me, Jodi. Now, we're a part of each other.
Hello.
Hello, Miles. It's Nancy Carr.
Nancy, what can I do for you?
Well, I need some information, and I thought you might be able to help me.
Well, sure, I will if I can.
Okay. Do you happen to know the names of any small, private hospitals just outside Monticello proper?
Well, let me see. There's Moyer's Clinic. That's in Patterson, and Bay Ridge Hospital, of course, out in Bay Ridge. There's got to be a dozen others.
That many?
Yeah, well, some of those places come and go rather frequently. Nancy, is this for you?
Some research I'm doing. I'm trying to track down a story.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll tell you what. The State Medical Association puts out a list of facilities of that sort, and I think you probably ought to be able to find it in the reference section of the public library.
Okay, I'll check that out first thing in the morning.
Oh, wait, it's a pamphlet, and I believe the name of it is something like Private Healthcare Facilities, Monticello County, something like that.
Okay. You've been very helpful, Miles. Thank you. And when you see Nicole, would you give her my love?
I sure will.
Okay. Bye-bye. Should I call April?
It was disgusting. It was gross. It just was gross.
Jean had warts. Compound W got rid of them.
But on your hand, especially right in the middle of your hand, it's like very embarrassing. I used to think it was funny, and then when it happens to you, it's not so funny.
Used daily, Compound W dissolves warts away. Quickly, in just days. Prevents spreading, too.
Trust me, it works.
Compound W gets rid of warts.
Hallelujah!
Mr. Brady, did you see there's more flu reported? And I think I'm coming down with it.
Flu? You should know about 6612.
6612?
Right. These help 6 symptoms. This one's 6.
And Dristan relieves 12? No way.
Look, Bayer or Tylenol help these 6 symptoms. Contact these 6. But Dristan relieves all 12 of these flu symptoms.
12 flu symptoms? I'll try the Dristan.
Dristan tablets relieve 12 flu symptoms.
Linda Carter's strength and quick action save hundreds of people from a disastrous accident on Wonder Woman tonight at 6. Then later, disgusted with Aunt Esther's rehashing of a friend's funeral, Fred plans a cheer-up party on Sanford and Son tonight at 7 on Channel 48.
Mrs. Carr. There is one person whom I suppose you could define as Emily's special friend.
Who would that be?
There was an orderly, a man named Sharkey.
Can you tell me about him?
Well, Mr. Sharkey was responsible for Mrs. Michael's unauthorized exit from the hospital. I suppose you could call someone who arranged an escape a friend, but with friends like that, Emily hardly needs enemies.
What else?
There's not much else I can tell you about him. He worked here for the last 5 or 6 months, not very diligently, I understand. When I found out that he had collaborated with a patient in that way, I fired him immediately.
Well, do you know where he is now?
No, I'm afraid I don't. As I recall, he told one of the nurses that he was planning to leave Monticello.
Oh, there's got to be some way to contact him. It's very important.
May I ask why?
Well, he may have some information that I need.
For your newspaper?
No, Doctor, no. I told you it's strictly personal.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Carr, really I am. I'm afraid the best we'll be able to do is to provide you with his latest mailing address.
I would appreciate that very much.
You know that...
Yes, Doctor.
Sophie, would you mind getting Matthew Sharkey's file from the personnel department, please?
Yes, certainly.
Thanks, Sophie. There is one impression that I did have, Mr. Sharkey. I have a feeling that potentially he's a man with a very violent nature.
Hello, Mrs. Michaels.
Yes?
My name is Nancy Carr. We met not too long ago at April Scott's apartment.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Carr, I remember you.
I was wondering if I could stop by this evening to see you.
Well, what for? Oh, you're a reporter, aren't you?
Yes.
And you want me to give you some juicy stories about my friend Molly Sherwood, is that it? Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Carr, but I have nothing to say. Good night.
Drive carefully. Silver spoon.
Hey, it's yours truly again.
Sharkey?
Yeah, has Bobbie finished talking to her friend?
Yeah, and I figured out who she was.
Yeah, who was she?
Her name's Nancy Carr. You know that woman who does the news on TV.
Nancy Carr. The reporter.
That's the one. Only she looks better in person.
Yeah, well, what the hell was Bobbie doing talking to a reporter for?
Hey, how should I know? You can ask her yourself. Hold on.
No, look, forget it. You heard what I said. Forget it. I don't want to talk to her. And don't tell her I called, you understand?
While you may know how well Saran Wrap works in the freezer, you may not know how well it works in the microwave oven. With a piece of ice, we're about to demonstrate how rugged Saran Wrap is. You see, the unique molecular structure of Saran Wrap makes it the perfect wrap for the freezer and the microwave. In fact, Saran Wrap can take the torture of going from freezer to microwave without melting or rupturing like other wraps do. Saran Wrap, the wrap that's tough enough to go from one extreme to the other. Saran Wrap from Dow.
Nobody cooks like you, and nobody cooks up a dream trip like Kraft. It's the grand prize in Kraft's Nobody Cooks Like You sweepstakes. You and 3 family members could win a dazzling week-long trip anywhere in the world. Hundreds of other prizes, too. Look for this ad in this Sunday's newspaper and save up to $3 with this special refund offer on many of your Kraft favorites. Entry blanks are also at your grocer's. Nobody can win like you.
You make it good, America. Nobody cooks like you.
For a luxury liner cruise, come aboard the Love Boat. Today's special guest stars are Pat Harrington and Bert Convy. Next, then it's that big money game, the $50,000 Pyramid, coming your way at noon today, right here on Channel 48.
Thing that ever happened to me.
Tonight at 8, Channel 48 presents the shocking conclusion of the Tate LaBianca murders. Helter Skelter Part 2, The Trial. Why did they follow him? Why did they kill for him? The answers are revealed tonight as members of the Manson family take the stand.
in hell will you see an older killed.
Because of the violence depicted, parental discretion is advised. Helter Skelter, the revealing conclusion tonight on Channel 48, where you find more movie and fewer commercials.
And now a special message to veterans from former Indiana Governor Edgar D. Whitcomb.
Hi, I'm Ed Whitcomb, and I'd like to tell you about a life insurance plan that veterans ages 45 to 75 can get, regardless of their health. That's right, an insurance plan for veterans that guarantees not to turn them down. And there's even something more special about it. This protection is available at prices even lower than before. Yes, now this plan is within the reach of every vet, because just $6.45 a month will get you guaranteed life insurance. That's right, $6.45, and that rate will never increase, regardless of what happens to your health or the cost of living. I believe this is the lowest price that a major insurance company has ever offered for coverage like this. Of course, you can compare prices and see for yourself. The only requirement for getting this insurance is that you must be a veteran or the spouse of a veteran and be between the ages of 45 and 75. This plan comes from a company that's concerned about veterans and is doing something about it. Remember, just $6.45 gets you guaranteed life insurance. We'd like to send a free information kit to every vet between the ages of 45 and 75, telling more about this plan. It's easy to read, and you can come to your own decision in the privacy of your own home. Here's how to get your free Veterans Information Kit.
If you are a veteran or the spouse of a veteran, 45 to 75, call 1-800-331-1005. That's 1-800-331-1005. The information kit that Governor Whitcomb spoke of will be sent to you absolutely free with no obligation. The telephone number again is 1-800-331-1005. The information is free, and so is the call. That's 1-800-331-1005. Call now. 1-800-331-1005.
What was it? Bring back blood flow. Priority 1.
At 9 p.m., Friday the 13th, awards will be given to the strange, the fanciful, and the eerie.
You are the perk unit. You will assist me.
Don't miss the 1980 Sci-Fi, Horror, and Fantasy Awards, hosted by Mark Hamill, Friday the 13th at 9 on Channel 48.
If rising repair bills are getting you down, here's good news. Homeowners all over America are saving money by doing it themselves, because Time Life Books is showing America how to do it in a hard-working series of books called Home Repair and Improvement. In the first volume, Plumbing, step-by-step illustrations guide you from start to finish. We'll show you the right way to fix a faucet, patch a pipe, unclog a drain, add new fixtures, even install an underground sprinkler system. Repairs are easy once someone shows you how. You'll learn the secrets of basic wiring, rewiring lamps, adding outlets, track lights, even installing outdoor lighting. Family budgets are never easy, especially today. If your energy bills are going through the roof, now you can do something about it. You'll cut heating and cooling costs all year round with the techniques you find in weatherproofing. Build the deck of your dreams with new living spaces. Other books show you how to repair the roof, remodel your kitchen, refinish floors, even build a barbecue. Your first volume, Plumbing, is yours for a 15-day examination, and we'll also send you this handy 64-page home toolkit at no extra cost. If you decide to keep them, pay just $9.95 plus shipping and handling. Then about every other month, we'll send you the other books in this series, each for the same 15-day examination. Keep only the books you want, and you can cancel at any time.
To get the first volume for a free 15-day examination, just phone toll-free 1-800-228-3300 or write 585 Time and Life Building, Chicago, Illinois. That toll-free number again is 1-800-228-3300.
He's not talking to me.
call him?
Saturday at 9, a love affair between a photographer and his star model is almost a washout in Funny Face. Audrey Hepburn and Fred Astaire star in Funny Face, Saturday at 9 on Channel 48.
I love your funny face.
And now, a special message to U.S. veterans and their families.
Are you an American veteran? If so, this card should have your name on it. It could mean up to $50 a day, $1,500 a month, cash, paid direct to you if you had to go to the hospital. Yes, if you're an honorably discharged veteran, you qualify for the Veterans Group Health Plan that pays you $50 a day, $1,500 a month, cash, paid from the very first day you're hospitalized. But that's just the beginning. The Veterans Group Health Plan pays you additional cash benefits when you need the most. You'll get $100 a day, a double cash benefit if you have to stay in intensive care. And listen to this. If you're hospitalized for a heart attack, stroke, or cancer, you'll collect $75 a day cash. That's an extra 50% benefit to help meet the high cost of a serious illness. But that's not all. Some plans increase your rates or cut back your benefits as you grow older. This is a plan you can count on. That's right. Once you're covered, your premium cannot be increased, and your big cash benefits can never be reduced, no matter how old you become. And best of all, this is a group plan for veterans, so rates are low. And remember, as a U.S. veteran, you cannot be turned down. This low-cost plan is brought to you by Continental American Life, a quality company that's been serving Americans for over 73 years. We'd like to send you this free information kit in the mail with no obligation. It tells you all about this Veterans Group plan. What's more, you'll receive your Veterans Group health card made out in your name. Here's how to get your free information kit.
Call toll-free 1-800-453-4000. Your free information kit and personal Veterans Group health card will be sent to you free with no obligation. That telephone number again is 1-800-453-4000. Operators are standing by now. The information is free, and so is the call. That's 1-800-453-4000.